When it comes to Duchess of Sausages, there are a lot of things we do not know about this person. Not Harry, but Meghan, Duchess of Sausage. For example, we do not know her first marriage. Yes, I'm claiming the first marriage that took place way back, probably in the year 1999-2000. Trevor Ingleson was not the first husband. I'm not talking about Trevor Ingleson. I'm talking about somebody else, Joe Giuliano. That was his name. She was married to him. We do not know a lot of details. Actually, we know nothing unless we go online and investigate the matter by ourselves and take a look at some of the things Samantha Markle said about a little baby. We'll talk about that more in a second. We have seen also that we really do not know when it comes to her life, even her mother, where she was. Was she in jail? Was she imprisoned? Where was she? Doria Ragland. There is very little information we know about her. Therefore, it does make sense when we talk about more secrecy of Duchess of Sausages, especially in regards to her relationship, her marriage, her kids. Today we'll be talking about Evie or Ivy, whichever way you call her. This is the child. I should not call her a child anymore because she is now, according to one report, she is now 21 years old. Okay, so she is a grown-up young woman, and we have no idea where she is, why she was abandoned by Meghan, Duchess of Sausage, why she is, according to one report, staying with her first husband. According to another report, she is staying with Samantha Markle. We do not know where she is exactly, but we do know that she does exist. So we'll talk about this Meghan Markle secret kid. Let's take a look at this report first. Some time ago, there was already talk of a hidden daughter of Meghan Markle, Evie, which ultimately turned out to be alone the daughter of her best friend Jessica Mulroney. In short, everything was nothing but soap bubble burst and suddenly making it come back to reality. But it is scoop emerging now promises to be truly scandalous. Markle would indeed have a secret daughter entrusted to this Joe Giuliano, a former companion of the Duchess of Sussex, or Sausages as we like to call it. The two met at university, and there is even talk of secret weddings celebrated but then cancelled. The American would have gotten pregnant, but he would have given the child into foster care. Why the marriage did not work? Many people, they claim, and again coming from online, allegedly, that the reason this marriage between her first husband Joe Giuliano and herself did not work out, it was because the family of her husband, they did not agree to the marriage, especially his mom, the husband's mom. They did not like Meghan. They said, you need to annul this marriage. I do not know how this law works in the States, marriage law and all that. But there is this report that suggests that the marriage had to be cancelled forcefully. Joe Giuliano, he did not have a job at that time. All he could do, according to many reports, and including this one, he put her in the foster care. Did he try to give it to Meghan Markle to raise her up? I'm pretty sure he did. But obviously Meghan couldn't take her because that will damage her reputation. Because remember, this narcissist Meghan, she wanted to make a name for herself, even at the expense of ditching her own daughter and of course ditching her own father. This is why she did not take the kid from Joe Giuliano, and instead what Joe Giuliano he did eventually is that he gave it to Samantha Markle. Samantha Markle adopted her and she raised her. Now this is one explanation about the kid. The other explanation is friends that Meghan had, Mulroney. She took care of the baby, she raised her up, and now voila, you see sometimes that Jessica Mulroney, she would take pictures with the young lady, woman, would not know who exactly she is, but according to many reports, this is the daughter of Duchess of Sausages that she gave to her friend to raise her up. Point here is that if you take a look at all of these things, one thing for sure, something is off. Where is the truth? No one has wanted to speak out for now on this situation, which is delicate and thorny, except the Duchess's half-sister Samantha, who takes off the crown and makes some interesting observation. So again, coming from Samantha Markle, she never got along particularly well with her. Samantha exposes herself by stating that Meghan has cheated everyone, and especially her husband, who really does not know his wife after 4 years. Meghan's relationship, if you take a look at all of her past relationship, from the first marriage to Joe Giuliano to marrying Trevor Engelson, you will see one thing all the time, very, very consistent. She wanted to use this men, all of these men, not just who came to her through her marriage, but also outside marriage, all the time. You see, she was using this man to climb socially so that she could reach to her goal, make a name for herself, and ditch everybody in the process. This is the trend. This is something very, very common in the narcissist. These people, they use others, they use them, they see them as an object. Still, it says that the American has estranged Harry from his family, and that sooner or later he will pay the consequences. If the prince decided to take her to court for the secrets he might discover, Meghan would really end up with water in her throat. When we talk about Harry, we all know what he's going through, how Meghan set him up for failure already. How? Well, take a look. He confessed in front of camera and told millions and billions of people perhaps that he took drug. If Meghan does decide to let Harry go, if Harry in return goes to the court, you can imagine what Meghan will do. She is going to make sure that this guy is deported for using those drugs. We have also seen how she set him up for failure by cutting him off from his family members. Still, we see Harry, he is crazy, he is insane enough to go for Meghan Markle, and I believe that he is also a narcissist. They feed each other. And so the question is why Harry is doing all of this, even though Meghan is treating him like a lapdog, sometimes trashing him, abandoning him during his book promotion, memoir promotion, during his trip to UK. I mean, a lot of times we have seen him being abandoned by Meghan. Why she is doing this? Even though we can say, well, these are the reasons, but we see still Meghan Markle, she is being chased by Harry all the time. The reason for that is Harry does not want to leave Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle trapped him in such a way that even if he does leave her, he knows he's never gonna see her kids. So Meghan Markle, even though she has this secret daughter and all of these things, but she also has Harry on her leash, threatening him that if you dare to leave me and leave the kids with you, I'm gonna be going to the court, deporting you, and even take you to the jail. And at the same time, we all know now, as I said, she already destroyed Harry's relationship with his family members. Harry really has nowhere to turn to. In short, the mystery continues and thickens more and more. Meanwhile, it is said that Prince Harry, aware of these scoops now, is really furious with his wife. I mean, as I said, Harry has really no option now other than to make amends and coming back to Meghan Markle over and over again.
Meghan Markle's secrecy regarding her past life got her embroiled in a lot of scandals that doesn't seem to stop, and furthermore continues to damage her royal reputation. And now, another allegation erupts when a secret daughter reveals herself as the offspring of Meghan Markle and Joe Giuliano, who was hidden for all these years. Why was her daughter hidden for all these years? Was there a reason for Markle for not acknowledging her daughter for all these years? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to discuss the recent lawsuit of the Sussexes regarding Meghan's firstborn, who she did not address to the public or acknowledge for all these years. Joe Giuliano, a lawyer with remarkably strict parents, was the first husband of Meghan Markle. According to the report stated by the Metro, the two dated before she met Prince Harry in June 2016. Apparently, the two were in a relationship for 2 years, and some people on social media believe that they even got married. While there is a photo to prove that, there are no official documents regarding their marriage, so it's safe to say that these are false allegations and conspiracy theories without any proof. No documents, pictures, or any other sources confirm that Meghan Markle ever got married to a man called Joe Giuliano. But then again, if there was no man named Joe Giuliano in her life, how come a man named the latter filed a lawsuit against Meghan Markle claiming that there was a daughter born out of the relationship? Also, did we mention that Meghan's half-sister, Samantha, who was born out of her father's second marriage, adopted her daughter and raised her as her own? Samantha was portrayed to be an ideal person in Meghan Markle's life to cause a commotion ever since she filed a lawsuit against her half-sister, Meghan Markle, alleging the Duchess lied during her 2021 tell-all interview with her husband Prince Harry. Furthermore, Samantha also claimed that her younger sibling was not being honest when discussing her past or their father, Thomas Markle. And according to the documents submitted in court, Samantha also claimed that Markle lied about growing up in virtual poverty, signifying that her younger sister did it all for attention and sympathy, which is hard to believe as Samantha had always been outspoken ever since Markle married Prince Harry and has dedicated an official post as part of the royal family. Are these statements purely out of jealousy or a personal grudge? But Meghan does not seem to have her family's support for this case, as her father, Thomas Markle, states that she's pretty much ghosted all of her family.